כשאנחנו ניתקל בסיטואציה שלה, אנחנו צריכים להגיד לא, לא מוחלט, כי מוסרית זה לא נכון. כי מוסרית זה לא נכון, אז תאמין לי שפקודה כזאת היא לא תגיע אליך בכלל. היא לא תגיע אליך כי היא תעצר אצלי.
What am I taking? Clothes and books and food. I'm going to tell them that I'm vegan so I can bring food. In some sort of paradoxical way, the heavier the sentence, the more it shows that they're afraid of us and that they think that what we're doing is dangerous, which is, of course, from our point of view, positive because we're trying to change something, and that thing is something that the army doesn't want to happen. We're trying to change the way of thinking this society, which is militarist, which basically thinks that the occupation needs to continue, and we think that's wrong. I'm not afraid of jail itself. The thing that scares me a bit is life going on outside and people that I love having their lives go on and me being sort of stuck in that place.
יאללה, whistle over come, whistle over come, whistle over come. Last time I was here was in 1985 for a month for refusing to serve in Lebanon. Before that I was here for a month in 1983, a few months after Matan was born. I refused also then to go to Lebanon because it was an unjust war. It wasn't a war for protection of Israel. During that month, Smadar and Matan came to visit to me. And that was the first time he saw Prison 6. I didn't believe then that in 20 years he would find himself here. After we dropped Matan at Prison 6 and we were driving home, it was very sad. It was a kind of a rainy day. And it was really hard. I mean, putting your son for a year into jail, and he's going to waste another year. It was hard.
Attempts at negotiated solutions ended in frustration and failure. And the bloodshed, on both sides, increased. On the Israeli front line were the reservists, who were often ordered to serve their 1 month's duty in the occupied territories.
I went to Gaza. I didn't refuse back then in 1990, 1991, 1992. Not because I was happy with what I did, but because, as I told you, it was literally not on my option list. I literally didn't know that it exists. I didn't talk a lot about Gaza back then in Tel Aviv. I was ashamed. At least I can say that.
I decided to refuse, but then got my call up to Gaza Strip 18 months afterwards. And for a company commander in Israel, actually refuse, it's something, this is amazing, it's something you don't do.
I said I will go there and see what we're doing in Gaza Strip and then I'll decide. So I went in with all the other officers. And then the commander showed us parts of the fence between the Gaza Strip and Israel, and then he showed us a gate in the fence, and he said, this is the most problematic place in this fence because we get dogs passed under the fence every day. And then he said, and I don't mean Palestinian, I mean dogs. And everybody was laughing. And I stopped and I said, excuse me, what is this terminology? You know, it's things that this dehumanization is things that we know from bad times in history.
There's a day when all the people that has some kind of problem are invited, to talk with their officer, and they find solutions. So I came in this day, and I was, I think, number 10 and when I got to him, he was totally tired. He already heard all the stories. I have a very important exam. My uncle is getting married. I have to go abroad. So he was like, telling me, yeah, what's your story? Is your uncle getting married? Are you going abroad? Just, he went. And I told him, no, my uncle is not getting married, and I don't have an important exam. I have the time, but I don't want to go there. And he literally didn't get it. He said, what? I don't want to go there either. We just were called there, and, we're doing our... So I said, okay, I'll rephrase it. I'm not willing to go there.
And then I told all my friends that I'm refusing to go there. And I've been sent to jail for 21 days. And the time I spent in jail was the most important time I ever served for my country. I felt that this 21 days was the most important service for my friends in my unit, for my family, for the security of Israel.
כשחזרתי מעזה, לפני 2.5 בערך, ירדתי עם המדים ועם כל הציוד פה בתל אביב, לא רחוק בדיזינגוף, הלכתי ברגל, הסתכלתי בבתי קפה פה באזור, ולא האמנתי, זו תחושה מאוד מוזרה, שאנשים באמת שותים קפה בתל אביב, כשהחיילים שלי מתים בעזה, והפלסטינים סובלים בעזה, והמתנחלים עושים צחוק מכולם. ובמשך 3 ימים בערך חייתי כמו זומבי בתל אביב, לא הבנתי מה קורה. רציתי לצעוק ולהגיד לאנשים, אנחנו כולנו ירדנו מהפסים, אין לכם מושג מה קורה פה. ואחרי 3 ימים בערך, בסביבות 2 בלילה, שלא יכולתי להירדם, אחרי יום-יומיים, התעוררתי בעצם באמצע הלילה, ובסביבות 2 כתבתי את המכתב הזה בוויש אחד. אנחנו קצינים וחיילים קרביים בצבא ההגנה לישראל.
שחונכנו על ברכי הציונות, הנתינה וההקרבה לעם ישראל ומדינת ישראל.
ששירתנו תמיד בקו הראשון.
אנו מצהירים בזאת כי נוסיף לשרת בצבא ההגנה לישראל בכל משימה שתשרת את הגנתה של מדינת ישראל.
משימת הכיבוש והדיכוי אינה משרתת מטרה זו, ואנו לא ניקח בחלק.
אני חושב שאם יש סיכוי שטל יגדל לחיות בשלום, אז זה יהיה בזכות סרבני הגיוס, לא בזכות אחרים.
השטחים זה לא שטחים בשבילי זהו ארץ ישראל. זו ארץ שלי, ואני צריך להגן עליה מקצה אל קצה.
If you're in the country, you have to serve the country. If you're not in the country, so leave the country. That's it.
בגדים, אני צריך 2 ג'ינסים, 2 טרנינגים, אוקיי?
כן.
זה דיסקמן?
כן.
3 דיסקים, אולי אני לא יודע איפה הם נמצאים, בטח אצל כרמל, לא? דיסקים שלי?
היא תמצא, אתה רוצה ספציפיים או שכרמל
כן,
תבחר?
לא, ספציפיים.
כן.
אחד של הקלאש, זה קלאש,